I wasn't gonna finish streaming.
I think that's weird. Are you live still?
No, I don't think so.
Yes, no, maybe. Yes, no, maybe.
Oh no, it says I'm live. Yeah, I am. Okay, yeah, I am. Yeah, no, I'm live. Nice. I don't know if anybody's gonna be here though. Yeah, some people are coming back. Nice. All right. Anyway, so back to the stream. D still playing around in front of the club, hanging out with all her friends. Get rid of all this crap. I think I did lose. Ah, it was just a 1-star use. I don't really care. To actually use. Oh, I got another 3-star. Yeah, we'll use the 3-star over killing the 1-stars. Because I'm live, and I want to get as many souls in as possible here in the very beginning, because I know that my weekend is going to be filled with spending as much time with my daughter as possible. Yeah, why not? Welcome back, BMT. Jim, you should join Discord. Now that it's me. Oh, I was on mute. I don't think D heard me when I said we are live. What's up, Tiger? And yes, I used the famous line, "I'm making a sandwich," which is from an old stream that D had when she had streams break up into multiple parts. Famous line. And if you're just tuning into this stream, rewatching, this is part 2. So you should go watch the first one.
Are we live again?
Yeah, I'm live again, D.
Yeah, D sounds live too.
Yeah, she's real live.
Yep.
Oh my god, oh my god!
Oh my god, gosh.
Oh my god!
You, with your robo voice, that sounds pretty funny.
I'm better fan, he follows me.
Yeah. Now I'm wondering.
Bro, how long you streaming for?
I don't know.
Do you guys want to meet my coworker? Her name is Cheryl.
Oh yeah.
Say hi, Cheryl.
Oh jeez. Yeah, we
Hi
could,
Cheryl, how you doing?
yeah, hi Cheryl.
Oh, how you doing? How you doing?
Ah, so Cheryl seems to be having
Now,
just
how
as much fun as you.
doing?
my. Oh my.
Cheryl sounds happy, D.
Cheryl's very happy. You guys, I'm going back inside.
All right.
Okay. Be safe.
Yeah, be safe, D, and don't get in trouble.
I'm always safe.
Mm-hmm. And that's her last words that we ever hear from D. I'm always safe. I'm always safe, guys. Don't worry.
Remember, Ruthless kidnaps D.
Yeah, right? What's up, Grisha, George? So we're just grinding away here at the event, using Anubis 1.3 boost. I pulled 2 3-stars so far. I think, what, is it 3 2-stars and 2 1-stars? Mostly the event, oh, of course, they're all from event tokens that I've gotten from the most recent Void event, Relic event from Monday and Tuesday. And also some of the relics that I got in this event. But I wanted to play down these 125 portal stones on the stream, and of course my battery died. We're plugged back in and everything's fine, but I just want to use all these stones and get myself a nice head start on this event, because I just don't want to miss out. Not on at least grabbing 1 Sobek and some of these 4-star relics. Not so much the Sobek relics, but more about the other 4-star Void relics that I'm more concerned about. What's up, Val? Good to see you.
Hey, Val.
And thanks for joining on here, Jim, even though we were picking on your hardcore in part 1.
It's all good, bro. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
I know.
That still wasn't me, though. I was muted that night.
Nah, that's what they all say, Jim.
Trump was like, you okay over there?
It's so funny. It's because Drum was in like a hardcore rant, and whoever, in quotations, was breathing really hard. He was just like, you know, he had to let him know that it was distracting. It was distracting him from his focused, explanation / rant.
Yeah. His train of thought was going off.
Mm-hmm. There was my boy Kobar.
I hear you.
Anubis is a beast, getting him started. What's up, Zalam? Hello, Hakai Shin. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. You remember that, Val? Nice. I'm trying to get as much VP in the background as possible so I can, besides from hitting my mins, is to help NTG Legends get out of the motion as well.
Where are they at right now?
I think we are 27th or 28th, something like that. Not in.
How far?
I'd have to.
You get out of demotion, though.
I have to look. It might be 10 million. It might be less. I don't know. I have to check.
10 million, huh? You all better do some grinding.
Well, yeah. I think we're getting some backup from some of the other alliances. I saw some people from Dragons pop up. We might be getting some other people from the outside too. I have no idea. We'll see what happens.
I gotcha.
Well, because when we got the open spots, it's... And also...
How many spots do you have open right now? Put it in chat.
Yeah, nice. Let's see. But, let me see. Where are we at? I was looking at this earlier. 65, 75. So yeah, about 11 million. 11 million from 25th. And I mean, there's only a million between. I mean, if we got like 13 million, we'd be in 23rd. So I mean, it'd be a big jump.
Right. I think D should have called Drummond. Say, guess who I met? See how happy he would have been.
Yeah, he'd be like, yeah, I'm in bed.
Yeah. I've been a fan.
Yeah, right. Made her night.
The best part was that I've been following her for like 3 years and a month.
Yeah, right. And she hasn't even been doing live streaming that long.
That was the best.
Mm-hmm.
So are you going all the way to the end of the event, Delon?
I'm going to go to Sobek, guaranteed. Am I going to get the 350 DGs and the 2 Sobek relics? That's if I have time, really. I really don't need those other 2 relics. If anything, the 350 DGs is right. I wish it was right after Sobek, so that I wouldn't even have to get his 2 relics. That's just me.
All right.
I want the Earth Ragged Pauldrons. I want that Void Banner, because I don't have that. And definitely want that Rancor.
The orb.
The new Rancor orb.
Yeah.
Want that too. Interested to just have the new 3-star Void Titan, but of course it is a Paladin, and watching Vintage's video makes complete sense that it would be an old school Paladin style for 3-star. So it's not like they take the time to be like, oh, we gotta make this 3-star Void Titan super OP. They don't do that. So
No, they never do that. And they won't.
And how far are you right now, Jim?
Oh, I'm not doing this event.
Well, what is your goal for this event then? So you're looking at to get just a couple
I'm not.
tokens then?
Yeah, just a couple relics. Yep. That's it. I'm not running. I don't like the Titan. I don't like the double melee. You got the Pyros and the Horde. I just not real impressed. Don't like them, so I'm not running for them.
So do you have all these Void relics then, I'm assuming then?
I have all the relics that was from the relic event, plus from Anubis and from Raw. But like the orb, I don't have the orb because it was only offered in this event.
Yeah, well, that's not. It's not like that's not going to be offered again. So I wouldn't be too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be too concerned. Some of the relics, like the 2 Sobek relics, would be possibly in the classification of something that may not be available again very soon. But I could care less, and I wouldn't blame you, Jim. So.
No, it's not like I'm real impressed with those last 2 stretch goal relics anyway.
Exactly.
But I got all the 4-star and 3 stars from the relic event and the Anubis event.
Mm-hmm. And the Raw event. You said,
yeah. So I'm not. I'll have 2 weeks off from events. I'm not going to run into Cerberus event either.
Yeah.
Got all that stuff.
Well, you'll be busy Tuesday, Wednesday, Jim. You'll be busy Tuesday, Wednesday.
Fine.
You'll be busy Tuesday,
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
I'll be busy Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I took the 30th, 31st, and the 1st off for Conquest.
Oh, did you? You took it off?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm not working those 3 days. Once they announced it, because he announced a 2-week schedule, and I was like, oh, really? That's when Conquest. And I was looking, I was calling some drivers, I was making some arrangements. Like, yeah, I'm taking those 3 days off.
Mm-hmm. So that means
last Conquest,
does that mean we're going to get more?
That VP push.
Does that mean we're gonna get multiple streams from you, Jim?
I got to talk to Val. I think you're going to get one long stream on Saturday.
One long stream. What? So we're talking like 3-4 hours?
Yeah, 3, 4, maybe 5 hours. It's going to depend on Val's schedule.
Mm.
You know, she's busier than I am, and she has a business and kids and a house. And so it's, you know, you might get one long stream on Saturday.
Yeah.
And if we're able to do that, I'm going to try to do it earlier to try to get the Europe and UK audience.
Yeah, I agree. And it's fun to do that because you do see different people, and it is cool to do that. So.
Yeah, exactly.
What's up, Godan? Good to see you. Hakai Shin says the rune would be good to get. Should have been an event. Yeah, agreed. Instead of just being in the rank rewards. So Godan, I know Godan's tight with his gems, but I wonder if Godan's going to be going for Sobek. Oh, what, Frantic? Yeah, I had to start a new stream. Why are people still waiting in the old stream? Because there's no way for them to know.
Brains in that one, still talking.
Is he really?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh gosh.
I have no idea.
Got me going there, Jim. You are, but not rank 1. I see you, Godan. I see. I wonder if Godan will stream this weekend. Because I'm out of the picture. Tonight's my night for this event. Maybe Sunday, but maybe not. We'll see what happens when I get back. But...
me and Val's going to stream on Saturday.
Oh, are you? That's good. That's good. And hopefully D will do one as well at night. I hope. And then hopefully... maybe Tox will do a stream this weekend. We'll see what happens. All the VPPPs, far as the eye can see.
Nice.
It seems like it. It's also because a lot of people are asleep, I feel like. Early morning is a good time to grab a bunch, and then also in the later evening, a lot more available.
Did you get to see Vintage's
Yes.
video he dropped?
Yes. Yes, I did. It was good. Now, I did mention to Bo, I said, you remember, Bo, when we did, like, anytime we ever do pre-recorded videos or anything, we just do one take. Anytime we've ever done one. Rarely, unless it's within the first, like, 10 or 20 seconds and we, like, goof up the intro or something like that, we don't ever take a double take. We just go with it. So yeah, a lot of times we do get a little bit off topic and like all over the place, which does make it seem a little less organized. But at the same time, I don't like to have to deal with any kind of editing, to be real honest with you. So, and I'm doing this all on my phone and not like a PC. So, giving it just straight up unedited, this is what it is pretty much how all of the pre-recorded videos have always been, at least on my channel. Not saying that unfiltered vintage is not more fun, because that was definitely a really good opinionated video. I liked it a lot.
I think the devs need to hear it. I mean, and I agree 100%. They need people that actually play this game that say, look, this is not good. This isn't going to work. They're not going to like this. I don't know what you were thinking.
Yeah, well, when everything can be eventually discussed, there has definitely been feedback and input, at least from the players that are trying to do their best right now to give productive feedback on exactly what's going on. We don't, and hopefully they're going to take it into consideration because there's enough time to do so.
Yeah, that's the whole big part of it, whether they take it in consideration and actually do anything and implement anything about it.
Mm-hmm. Now, I do have to say, in the past, I feel like a lot of times there was not enough time to do anything about it between the time of telling us what's going on and then launching an event. You know, so a lot of times...
Yeah, but that's not the time to do it. The time to do it is before the event, or before telling us about it.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's go ahead and get let's get drums or vintages or they don't know me, but BMT is just using me for example.
Mm-hmm.
Let's give them these Titan. Let's have them sign an NDA and play with them and use the relics and see what they all think and give us their opinion of them. These are people that actually play this game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying they don't play the game, but they don't play it at the level that we do. They don't go in and hit garrisons all day long or smash VP or anything. They're not doing the same thing.
Yeah. And the one thing is, and I'm not trying to hardcore defend the devs in this situation, but there is the one thing that every Titan that comes out isn't always completely sculpted to be an endgame Titan. And I do think that sometimes some players that, of course, most times the players are Castle 25, maybe 24 or 23, playing this game for quite some time, and they're only looking for certain types of Titans that they're, to really invest in. And when they get ones that aren't exactly catered to them, they instantly think, oh, well, the devs aren't listening, the devs aren't focusing on the right things right now. But the Titans that they release sometimes may be more oriented towards a mid-castle player or a lower castle player and stuff like that. So those players, of course, are going to say, oh, well, this is perfect for me. So...
But I'd give them that. I would definitely give them that. I think Vintage would give them that. I think Drum would give them that.
Yeah.
JJ, I think we would give them that. But they can't just keep releasing terrible Titans with, I don't know what they were. And I've been looking at this Titan, ever since it was leaked, and then on the live stream, I keep looking at it. I watched Godan's video. Bo had his live stream the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Or last night, actually. They can't keep just say, here's, it's like they threw something together almost. Vinny said in his video, they threw, got a whiteboard and say, oh, these two melee troops will be good together.
Yeah, and that is extremely puzzling as well. I mean, when I first saw that he was buffing Imperials and Horde, I thought to myself that was very strange, just for the simple fact that all you have to worry about is the Horde and not worry about Imperials. To me, it went back to a Calvarax situation, where I was like, oh, well, I don't care about the Imperials whatsoever, and just go straight Horde. So, I mean, my Sobek build, of course, everything is all Horde-oriented. Now, I did a little of both. I did a little bit of damage and... health. I didn't build... I built like a 50-50, not a all offensive or all defensive, which, of course, I believe you should just go all one way or the other, but just to play around with the relics, I did like a 50-50.
There's just so much in a game. Great game. Love this game. Love the social aspect even more. I mean, the friends I make and the people I talk to on here, like, you and Bo and KJ and Talks and, Val's my co-host. I mean, these are all great people, and Sage and everybody in my alliance. They have a great game, and they got the people supporting it. I think they need some tweaks in it and some things to be done. And I don't know what they think. Just like Vinny says, I don't know what they think sometimes.
Yep. Or what needs to be prioritized. Yeah. I've never seen the devs hit a well-defended land. Of course, they will win against any 3-star. Well, yeah, most definitely. Also, too, they don't bring in max troops. It's a strange. I mean, I think they do it on purpose, so they're not always saying, "Oh, well, we're always playing with 25s, and we're always playing." Well, obviously the Titans maxed, but we're always playing with like the highest possibility things. Armies and everything else, so that it looks like we're catering only to a certain crowd. But using them at their highest capability, I think still shows exactly what you could be, well, what you will be getting later on. And should you truly, go for this Titan or not, instead of just saying, oh, we're just taking on level or 3-star Titans or 4-star Titans that are old school and don't really have much meaning in the game right now.
Yes.
We're still waiting on the IOU on Edalus skills, devs, Dumbos. Yeah.
The Atala skills are supposed to be changed in the new update. The next update that's coming out is when the damage against Titans is supposed to be removed.
And if it's non-retroactive, BMT is going to be mad.
Yeah, because I've been leveling them up already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, it killed me to get the first one, double damage against Titans. I was like, okay, calm down. Well, now I had to talk me off the ledge when I got that first one and saw his skills.
Yeah.
It wasn't a pleasant sight on my live stream. She had to take a gun away from me and talk me down from the ledge.
Oh, jeez.
She was good. I was good. But then when I got the Alliance reward, and it was the same exact Titan.
Yep.
Yeah. That was terrible.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, let's see what else we got. Eridus, bone marrow belt, more gems.
Sometimes I don't think the devs know exactly what they have in this game and what a loyal following they have. It seems like they take 2 steps forward and 5 steps back, in my opinion.
Yeah, I can see where they're not judging their audience as well as they probably should.
And that's why I agree with Vintage 100%, that they should have some people testing this stuff or talking to them and saying, this is our concept, this is what we're coming up with, this is where we want to take the game, this is what we want to do. What do you think since you actually played a game? Well, what do you think since you actually wore and use this stuff? What do you think the rest of the DOT community is going to say or think?
Mm-hmm.
I think he hit the nail on the head right there when he was talking about that.
Has DOT never heard of 3 times XP weekend or anything cool? That sounds like a nice idea.
Three times XP weekend.
To promote more battling and more warring, especially late in the week. So I got another, I don't know, I think I got another like 10 or 30 stones. I'm going to play this down. And then I am going to be peacing out. But part 2, I do appreciate you coming on, Jim. It's still going to be a little bit until I'm done streaming, but I do appreciate you jumping on, because having someone else on Discord to chat with is always fun.
Yep, no problem. It sounded like you was fading just a little bit, too.
Yeah, a little bit.
So I wanted to come on and just say hi and add a breath of fresh air to the stream.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it. I think everyone else does. I think everybody else does as well, so. To be honest, I'm actually excited to get Anubis up to 41. Because I want that next skill to be unlocked. The plus 144 horde and skeleton damage. Yeah, I want that.
There you go.
The last skill on Anubis is like, it's okay. It's more damage for the Titan. Yeah. And then 50% more terror duration. Okay. But really the 300% terror damage on the third skill is actually real critical. I would say, just to have that extra oomph on the terror damage when you're trying to take down larger groups, because you want it, because you can actually throw it on and get like multiple troops underneath that, and it's pretty sweet. But yeah, getting that horde and skeleton damage on that fourth skill would be nice, just to have more of a, because I'm just I'm just throwing on and dropping skeletons. I'm not actually taking any horde in with them. I'm just taking all maidens. But and also to have another relic slot would be nice, so I can throw another maiden relic on as well. Or maybe, double up on event relics if need be.
I'd like to see who the other 4-star Titan they're going to have next week is, though.
Well, yeah, you mean because obviously they're not going to have a Cerberus event without another 4-star in there as well?
Yeah, or at least I don't think they would. Since it's a Titan that's been released already.
Yeah. Well, what would you like to see? Because Cerberus is being like a physical Titan. You think it'll be another physical Titan then?
I don't know. I like to.
Like a Volstan?
I need a Poseidon. Put Poseidon in. I need a Poseidon.
Likelihood of a Poseidon.
It's about 0.
Yeah, it's probably not going to be up there really high.
No.
I think a Volstan or maybe a Valorn, maybe, if it's going to be a physical Titan. To get people excited.
No, if it's a Valorn, if it's the first Titan, I might go after another Valorn.
I mean, I bet it'll be all Ulrich, something useless, right? Well, they might reskill Ulrich, kind of like they did Koldan. So, you never know.
And I still think they're going to be, I don't know at what point, but they're going to be bringing out a good Guardian Ice Titan.
Well, I think it's next month. They haven't,
because they've had so many fire events. Holy mackerel!
Well, yeah, I think they're going to do it next month, along with a ice relic event as well, because they mentioned that on the most recent stream as well. Because somebody was like, well, "Let's have an ice relic event," because we haven't had one of those with these new 2-day relic events. So it's a strong possibility we may see just a flurry of ice stuff all happening at one time. Plus, also too, I think they also, not always, but a lot of times like to have ice events actually in the the colder time of the year. So I
don't know about I don't pay attention to that.
Believe it or not, there's at least the beginning, the first ice of like when they started pumping out ice events last year, it was all during the winter time. But I mean, they still do periodically have an ice event when it's not, but it does seem to go in sometimes waves where we see a lot of one element and then pushes into another with the off element here and there, but it does seem to come like that every once in a while.
Speaking of off elements, how do they put a Nexus into a Sobek event?
Yeah, that is kind of weird. And I know it's because they chose Sobek to have Imperials along with them, but I don't know. It's not that exciting, I'll tell you that. I'm more excited about the new 3-star, which may be still useless, but looks cool. I wish they would have said this. And for the players, the 16 watching right now in the chat, I wish they would have mentioned this, because I feel like it's something that should have been said, and players will be upset because they didn't know. But from what I see, Sobek is going to be important. I don't know if it's going to have anything to do with next week's Cerberus event specifically, but I think that Sobek's going to be providing boosts very soon, and if that's the case, that may be another reason why people may be a little bit more inclined to grab Sobek. And I wish they would have said something, because if everything is exactly the way it is as of right now, Sobek's going to be important for next week. Let's just put it that way. So, I just wish the devs would have said something on the stream, because I think people will be like, why weren't we told? So, again, being here in the stream right now and hearing this is, I guess you could say, a privilege, because nobody else is saying it. But I think it's something that does need to be said. Because they always let us know, oh yeah, Coldan's going to be the boost for... They usually tell us like a week ahead of time. Also, it's not always what everybody immediately is thinking about if this Titan is going to be a boost for the next event. But it is helpful. Let's just put it that way.
Right.
Because, Jim, you specifically leveled up your Coldan because you knew that he was going to be the boost for this event. So...
Yeah, and I'm not even running the event now.
Yeah, exactly. But you never know. Just like how Anubis right now has been used as a booster, they could still easily be using Coldan in the same fashion in the near future, right, for any kind of Earth event. So I wouldn't be too down on the fact that you did level him.
Oh no, I'm not. No way.
No problem, Shadow Cheese. I just think it's ridiculous that if and again, things are always subject to change, because they could. But if everything is exactly the way it is, from my perspective, he's going to be important. So, let's just put it that way. Because, of course, even with the Sobek relics that we were given ahead of time, they weren't finalized. So... I think we got one more. Yeah, we did.
Well, then after the Cerberus, it's going to be interesting to see who they're going to put in. The 2 4-stars are going to put into the Conquest.
Well, yeah. That's true, too. I do want to put something else out there, too. Is every time they launch anything new to the game, they usually make that first event the best out of them, just so it gets people really excited. So, especially because, things can easily change from what they already are set up as. I'm excited to see exactly how everything turns out for next week. Because, like I said, they tend to make the first launch of anything new to have the best rewards. Well,
Do you still think
Zalana
they're going to have...
Well, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, iTouch is saying, Zalana's such a tease. Tell us all. Spill the beans. What's so important about Sobek? I said he's going to be important for next week. Let's just say that. If everything stays exactly the same as what I've seen. That's it. Yeah, no, if he spills all the beans, there'll be any more beans to spill. Right, exactly. But I feel like the community should have been told that. And that all comes down to, what's it called? Knowing when the live streams are going to drop and what's happening between live stream to live stream, basically. and the community feeling like they're fully informed. That's pretty much what this is all about.
Well, a new thing that they've added, which is great, is the little calendar, and now they're telling us things that are coming 2 weeks in advance. That's awesome.
Exactly.
A lot of people save tokens and relics and gems specifically to run in those things, or they say, okay, this is coming up, so I'm not going to do this because I want to do that. It just keeps us informed and in the loop, kind of. I wish it was a little further out, but I'm taking what I could get right now. 2 weeks is good.
Yeah, we were used to just finding out literally days before anything, usually. So
yeah, they'd have the live stream, and then, we know what the event was the next day, basically.
The next day, yeah, exactly. The next day. Giving almost no preparation time. See, Shadow Chief says just the watery preservative spill is enough. That's funny. It's a good way of putting it. Well, looks like I got another 1-star.
Have you pulled any 4-stars this event?
Not this event. 2 3-stars though, so not bad. Oh wait, can we get an update on Dee's nightly adventure? Sorry, Feranic. Yeah, no, she hasn't been. She hasn't come back since she went back into the club establishment. So we'll see.
She's in there with her coworkers, and I'm doing air quotes here real big.
Yeah.
Drinking Moscow mules.
Yeah, right. Getting really tanked. Yeah, but maybe if
she's gonna be calling Drummond 3 o'clock. I love you, Drum. You know that. I love you.
I love you. You're the best, and I know you love me too. We'd be like, could you leave me alone?
I'm sleeping here. Leave me alone. Yeah. Mom, I love you so much. You're the bestesses.
Yeah, the bestesses. I haven't been in game for 4 hours. Can you check for me?
What's Legends League doing? Are they still in demotion?
No, they see it. Are they still in demotion?
That was funny. Did you hear her? She sounded upset she wasn't in game for like 2 hours. I've been in game for like 2 hours.
Yeah, it really bothered her.
I think I'll have another drink. The hell with the game.
All right. I'm gonna go to Sobek, iTouch. I'm gonna definitely go to Sobek and grab him because I'm not on a top 50 team, and that's fine. My VP is necessary to try to get us out of demotion, so I'm not gonna leave them abruptly and just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna. Well, now that I'm close to 1 million, it's just gonna be like, oh yeah. Not that we don't need that, because we definitely will. Because it could easily be anywhere between. It could be 1 million that keeps us from being out of demotion. Eventually, we need more than that right now. But eventually, there's plenty of players will be playing over the weekend, I'm sure. So yeah, I'm over 4,000. On my way.
Where you at soul-wise now?
4,692. So, yeah. So, like I was saying, if I can get up to... Not you, Luth. If I can get up to 20K, basically, is what I'm looking at. So, still got 2 more tokens in the actual chain, plus a bit of gems and portal stones.
Nice.
So I'll definitely still have fuel for the fodder to be able to get through this.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna play this 6 more battles here on this 1 star. And then we're going to wrap up for the night. I almost died today. The front brake of my bike decided to lock the wheel in place at 30 kilometers an hour. They need playtesters too. Oh, man.
Speaking of D, there's D now.
Oh, yeah? She's back? Oh, man.
Yay!
I'm back.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
We were just making fun of you hardcore, actually.
Were you? I didn't hear any of it.
I know.
I don't know what he's talking about, D. I would never make fun of you.
I'm with Cheryl. Say hi. She's shy.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Cheryl. Don't be shy. It's only Jim and Zalon.
Yeah.
Only Jim and Salon.
And the rest of the world.
Doing?
And the rest of the world.
Oh, yeah, the 12 million viewers on his YouTube channel. I forgot about them.
Hi, 12 million. Hi, 12 million?
Yeah.
We're making a left here. We're walking home.
You're walking home? Okay, so you're not... okay, so this is the walk of shame?
This is the end of the night walk.
Well, it's not necessarily the walk of shame. It's not a walk of shame. That's like in the morning after you did something bad.
I mean, is it?
We don't do bad stuff.
We don't do bad
Yeah,
stuff. We're good girls.
The walk of shame is
We're
a woman
good.
walking in the morning with her panties stuffed in her purse.
Yeah,
That's the walk of shame.
yeah.
No way. It's not like bad. It's not like bad girls.
Oh, man.
Oh my.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have another Moscow Mule?
No, I had some cider.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought they weren't going to serve you.
They did serve me.
Uh-huh. Did they ask for ID? You look, you look
they
too...
did. Oh my god, why don't they ask me for ID?
Oh, now she's
That's not
concerned.
cool.
She's concerned now that she must be too old looking now. She's not getting asked for ID.
Oh, see how it goes there, D?
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's like insulting. I just have one more walk. I can't believe you're streaming so late.
I know, it's 12:18.
Yeah.
Oh, and I just said I did just do a quick soft leak on stuff that's going on in the game, and you missed it.
Oh, tell me what I missed.
I said Sobek's going to be important for next week if everything stays the same.
Why?
Well, I can't explain that.
Well, tell us though.
No, no, I can't.
Please,
no,
please tell us.
no,
Come on,
I
please.
can't. No,
I'll
Dee.
give you $1. I'll give you $1.
You give me $1? No, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work.
$2?
No.
I'll twerk for you.
No.
Wow.
Well, actually, wait. She just offered. I thought you were saying, "Will you?" Well, am I going to? No.
No, she said she would.
I know.
I'll
Okay.
twerk.
You.
I'll twerk.
All right. Will
I
that
don't
be
even do
acceptable,
that for
DOT community?
We have witnesses, you know.
Uh-huh. Now she's quiet.
How far are you away from your hotel, D?
Yeah. Are you gonna make it there? Do you?
We are like right outside.
Okay. So
Okay, I'll
you do remember
just
where
pray
you
to
were
be-
staying.
make
That's
sure
good.
you're safe.
Yeah.
I'm looking for my key.
Yeah, that's a good thing too. You didn't give your room key to the bartender to pay for your drink, did you? That's a real newbie
No,
mistake.
It went on the company tab.
Oh yeah, company
Oh, yeah.
tab. Yeah, Frantic, she's back. Frantic
I
was
can't
asking.
find my key.
Frantic was asking about you, D. He's like, "Can we get a D update?"
D is fine. D beat Cheryl and Dart.
Ooh, that's rough, Cheryl.
Yeah. Cheryl's and I played righty and I'm lefty.
Jeez.
But I can't find my room key, Cheryl.
Well, Frantic says, "Don't give your key to the ruthless guy."
gone. He said he was going to come to our bar, and he never did. Can you believe I think he was joking. He said he played for Ruthless on Dot. I don't believe him.
Well, he knew what it was.
He knew what it was. Weird, right? He wouldn't tell me his screen name, though. Oh, over here.
What was weirder is he said he followed you for 3 years and a month.
Yeah. Which
like isn't true because I haven't been streaming that long.
which made his story sound pretty fishy.
Yeah, it sounds fishy. I'm on two.
This could all be something that they're going to talk about on D and Drum Stream Saturday night.
Yeah, it's all gonna be reviewed.
I might be in trouble. D might be in trouble from Drum.
Yeah?
Because of Cheryl.
Because of Cheryl?
No, not because of you. Maybe because of you.
Uh-oh.
Because Drum is done.
You throwing poor Cheryl under the bus.
Yeah, poor Cheryl.
Drum. Well, what did I do?
What?
You need to hang out with me.
What did I do? What did I do?
Hang out with me, and Drum is jealous because he likes to hang out with me.
Poor Cheryl.
Yeah, poor Cheryl.
Bus like that.
I didn't do it. She's like, I didn't do it. Oh my God. I just dropped my key.
Oh my gosh. Alright, we got one more battle. One more battle, then we're wrapping it up.
Real key. Oh my God, I dropped my key in the elevator shaft.
No, you didn't.
I should shut your phone. Tell them I dropped my key in the elevator. It's gone. It's gone.
Oh no.
So of all places to drop you key, you dropped it between that little opening in the elevator.
Right.
Alright, you have to stay on Discord and go back down to the front desk and beg for another room key.
I'm at the front desk.
How are you?
Hi, where's the guy? There's nobody there.
They don't work. They're not like opening the door at this. But there's
Yeah,
someone.
but my key literally dropped in a little crack of all the places for it to drop. Cheryl, I might have to go to your room with you.
Oh, jeez. Now this stream is not, it's turning out to be not PG.
Cheryl,
Cheryl.
I might have to go back with you. I can't get into my room now. There's no guy here.
This sounds all
And there's
planned.
no cookies. There were cookies here before. Where are the cookies?
Where's the cookies at? This is now, oh, now she's ringing the bell. She's concerned about cookies and ringing bells. And Cheryl.
Cheryl!
Yeah.
Alright, you can go to your room. I'll just wait.
No, we're gonna look around.
We're gonna look together. How did I do that? I'm so stupid.
Shut your phone down.
She wants me to sign off.
Okay, well we're heading out.
Yeah, we're
You're
not-
what? No.
No. I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. Vintage says, "What is this stream? I left and it was Dawn of
But Bo
Titans."
just joined. Bo just
Are
joined.
you still here? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Hi.
D is loaded with Cheryl, and she
I'm not. I'm with my coworker Cheryl. Say hi.
and
Hey, Cheryl.
Cheryl sounds like she's two.
Yeah.
Cheryl sounds like she's 2 sheets to the wind, so she doesn't know what's going on.
Jesus, Jim, are you all right? What the hell's going on over there?
There it is.
There it is. Jesus, Jim, are you all right?
That was Drum. Andrew.
The guy who's going to be very, very mad tomorrow. Shame.
I think you ought to call Drum and tell him how much you love him.
Yeah, Jim. Way to really provoke that.
I'm just saying. Tell him you miss him and you really love him.
Oh, this is for all the Jimothies that he does to you. Oh my gosh. It's all revenge. That's what it is. All right. So I'm at
Well,
5.
he started that. Val keeps it up, and then we got another player on my team that does it all the time.
That's what happens. All right. So I'm at 5K souls. We're going to wrap it up here. This is part 2. Part 2 is called I'm Getting a Sandwich, D. I hope you appreciate that.
Just 5K, you're slacker.
So yeah, slacking. It's 5K for tonight. But where's the brain when you need him? Yeah, right? He was on the first stream. So, yeah, my stream got broken into 2 pieces, Bo. My phone died like a noob. My
Oh, noob.
yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, noob.
Yeah, that's right. All right, DOT community, thank you for everybody joining in tonight, and I will be back possibly on Sunday, if not in other people's streams. Jim says he's streaming on Saturday. D is hopefully streaming on Saturday. We'll see about Godan if he's going to stream it all this weekend, and maybe Gaming Jaeger also too. Bo said something about streaming this weekend, maybe?
Yeah. Yes, I'm going to get a stream in this weekend sometime. I don't know when. Probably Sunday morning. So
Nice. So there's that as well. So, yes.
So I got $1.
Gosh, really?
I got $1.
Ridiculous. I didn't get $1, so you can't be playing the song when there's no dollars on the table, Bo. All right, dear.
There's no dollars on the stripper pole for him.
4-star. Yeah.
All right. Hi, everyone. This is Dee.
Woohoo! That's always classic. All right, DOT community, thank you for everybody joining, and I will talk to you all again very soon. Have a good night.